bacteria are beneficial. Okay. A beneficial effect plant growers such as plant grow primary bacteria also production asteaminase and cytokinin, hebrillin, indole acetic acid, also metal solubilization such as phosphorus solubilization and iron solubilization, potassium solubilization, also improved in the nutrient uptake. Okay. Plant grow primary bacteria in the first time term rhizosphere given by Helter and the term plant grow primary bacteria given by Klopper. Rhizosphere is the narrow zone of the soil special influence the root system populated by microorganisms and the bacterial call it rhizobacteria. In the plant grow primary bacteria include three types such as beneficial, deleterious, and neutral group. Beneficial free living soil bacteria referred to as plant grow primary rhizobacteria. Mostly bacillus and pseudomonas are predominant bacteria in the plant grow primary rhizobacteria. What is plant grow primary rhizobacteria mechanisms, including use two mechanisms such as direct mechanism and also indirect mechanism. Direct mechanism is providing plant with compounds synthesized by bacterium or facilitating uptake of nutrients from the environment. Indirect mechanism reducing or preventing deleterious effects of phytopathogenic organism by producing antagonistic substance or by inducing resistance. Plant grow primary rhizobacteria also form such as extracellular plant grow primary rhizobacteria, also intracellular plant grow primary rhizobacteria. In the rhizosphere, rhizoplan or between cells root cortex such as Agrobacterium, Arthrobacter, Azotobacter, Azospirillum, Bacillus, and Pseudomonas. Intracellular plant grow primary rhizobacteria such as includes in the Alorhizobium, Bradrhizobium, Mesorhizobium, and Rhizobium. This is also species in the living in the nodular structure in the root cells. The mechanisms involved in the plant growth promotion by rhizobacteria includes in the direct mechanisms such as phytohormones, production, nitrogen fixation, phosphorus solubilization. Mostly indirect mechanisms such as competition for nutrient induced resistance, also antibiotics. What is nitrogen fixation? Nitrogen fixation includes in the symbiotic nitrogen fixation, also non-symbiotic nitrogen fixation. Symbiotic nitrogen fixation, mutualistic relationship between microbe in the plant, such as Rhizobium, Bradrhizobium, Cinerrhizobium, Mesorhizobium, and Frankia. And mostly legume plants and also symbiotic and performance, these such as, for example, in the soybean plants, this specific bacteria in the Bradrhizobium japonicum. When this inoculation, this Bradrhizobium japonicum also improved in the soybean plant, also grows, also yield. Mostly this Rhizobium, Mesorhizobium bacteria, also specific bacteria, only this chickpea. Rhizobium, Rhizobium bacteria, also specific bacteria, also lentil, magmin, and cowpea. Then non-symbiotic nitrogen fixation by free-living Deastrophus, also Azotobacter, Acinetobacter, Acetobacter, Azospirillum, Deastrophic, and Enterobacter, Pseudomonas, and Cyanobacter. And this bacteria also in non-symbiotic nitrogen fixation, also improved in plant growth. Effect of rhizobacteria on the plant growth and establishment of symbiotic relationship with rhizobial and mycorrhizal fungi. Most of these plant growth primary rhizobacteria and also improved in the plant growth physiological properties when there's co-inoculation, there's arbusca mycorrhizal fungi, and also inhibition of pathogenic microorganisms and synthesis of hydrolyzing enzyme against fungal cells, and also pest control and improve it in the plant growers. What is phosphorus solubilization? Mostly this Pseudomonas putida in the bacillus, and Arthrobacter, also Rhizobacter, also phosphorus solubilization. And the main phosphorus solubilization mechanisms include release of complex of mineral dissolving compound, liberation of extracellular enzymes, and also release of phosphor during substrate degradation. Siderophora is also very important. Very important substances, also beneficial effect in the pest, also biological control on the plant disease, such as in the Fusarium oxysporum and other Rhizoctania salani. Biocontrol properties of plant growth permission, Rhizobacteria. What is biocontrol? Processing through which a living organism limits of growth and propagation of undesired organism of pathogens. Mechanisms such as competition of nutrients in the root system. A lot of these microorganisms also competition in the for nutrients. Production of antibiotics, production of enzymes to degrade cell wall, production of siderophores, production of metabolite, and also displacing pathogens. In the Uzbekistan, this is soil caused by Fusarium oxysporum, also Rhizoctania salani. In the first time, we also isolated in the Fusarium oxysporum in the rot in the mangbin rot. And also we isolated in the first time Rhizoctania salana, mostly in the soil, also caused by this phytopathogenic fungi. And in the Uzbekistan, mostly legume plant, also cotton, and also wheat, also plant growers, also yield also lost by this phytopathogenic fungi such as Fusarium oxysporum and also Rhizoctania salani. Application of plant growth permission as a bioinoculant. What is biofertilizer? Biofertilizer also beneficial effect in the plant growers, and the physiological properties also improve in the soil nutrient, soil enzyme activities, because this is nowadays very important in the nature farming, because this used in the biofertilizer, this compared to this pesticide, very beneficial effect. Also this eco-friendly biofertilizer and the beneficial effect in the plant growth, also yield of many crops. In mechanism, increase offense of nitrogen fixation, ability to solubilize phosphate, improve availability of iron and zinc. And mostly for plant also need this iron, also zinc. Sometimes is iron or zinc is not enough. This some also defensive. Then plant also lost this in the yield, also harvesting. Alter growth of roots and shoots by phytohormones, mostly Pseudomonas putida and Pseudomonas fullerensis. In the Uzbekistan, many scientists also working this plant growth permission Rhizobacteria, also this production, this biofertilizer, including this Acetobacter, and also Acetobacter used in the Uzbekistan for in the main crop in cotton, and also wheat inoculation, and also improved in the plant plant growth, also yield. And also already this production, this biofertilizer such as Rhizobium bacteria, this mostly Rhizobium bacteria used in the Rhizobium biofertilizer used in the legume plant in the Uzbekistan. Also many regions also cultivated in the soybean, cowpea, mung bean, lentil, also chickpea. Screening of plant growth parameter is a bacteria for improving growth and physiological properties of ginger and soil. properties. In first time we cultivated in the Uzbekistan ginger plant. Ginger plant in the two region in the Uzbekistan. The ginger is very important and also spice medicinal plant belongs to Zingiberaceae family. Ginger has been also used in the folk medicine in India, China. It has been used also folk medicine for cold, for throat, asthma, joint pain, and also stimulators appetite. It is used to make gingerbread, also sweet cakes, snacks, and soft drink in many countries. Ginger also rich is in the beneficial nutrients such as phosphorus, potassium, and calcium, which role in important in human physiological properties. Rhizobacteria also play important role also improving in the plant growers development, also productivity of many crops. Plant growth promotion bacteria also directly improve plant growth, such as producing phytohormones such as indole acetic acid, gibberellin, cytokinin, also solubilizing phosphate, increase nutrient, also improve in the plant salt tolerant, and also biological control and pathogens and also nitrogen fixation. Phosphosolubilizing and phytohormone producing bacteria improve plant growth and yield of crop. The objectives of the study to study the isolation of rhizobacteria from ginger medicinal plant and identification by Maldetov to determination of the rhizobacteria on the plant growth promoting traits such as salinity tolerant, phosphate solubilization, protease, amylase, catalase, lipase, and asdeaminase production to investigate the antifungal activity of rhizobacteria against different phytopathogen fungi to study screening plant growth parameter rhizobacteria on the plant growth physiological response in the ginger. In the first time we isolated in the ginger plant is plant growth parameter rhizobacteria. After that we screening, and 5 bacteria also improve in the ginger plant, and the plant growers also physiological properties also improve in the soil nutrient, soil enzyme activities. And our experiment we use it in the 5 plant growth promotion bacteria such as Bacillus subtilis, Bacillus pumilus, Bacillus altitudinus, and Pseudomonas corensis, and Bacillus endophyticus. Used our experiment, and treatment also included control Bacillus subtilis alone, Bacillus pumilus alone, Bacillus altitudinus alone, Pseudomonas corensis alone, and also Pseudomonas endophyticus. And the pot experiment was carried in the effect of plant growth promotion bacteria on the growth physiological properties of ginger and soil enzymatic activity was studied in the pot experiment in the net house for 4 months after we analyze in the plant growth parameters and physiological properties and also soil enzyme and soil nutrients. In the we also isolated 19 plant growth promotion bacteria from in the ginger rhizome. We also identification by Maldetov in mostly this Bacillus subtilis and Bacillus pumilus, Bacillus cereus. This also and similarly 100% all bacteria, and we also similar to this 100%, we also this identification by Maldetov, and we also investigate the salt tolerant of plant growth promotion bacteria and Bacillus subtilis and Pseudomonas endophyticus and Pseudomonas corensis, Bacillus pumilus also this up tolerant 10% sodium chloride. We also investigated the plant growth properties of 19 bacteria, and mostly this Bacillus subtilis, Bacillus pumilus, and most of these 19 bacteria also phosphosolubilization and also protein, amylase, and enzyme activities such as and catalase enzyme activities, asdeaminase enzyme activities. And in the Uzbekistan, soil already is caused by phytopathogen fungi such as Fusarium species. We also use it in the Fusarium oxysporum, Fusarium and globosum, and Fusarium culmorum, Fusarium solana. Mostly these Bacillus subtilis and Bacillus pumilus, and also these antagonistic activity and against these phytopathogen fungi, these Fusarium species. We also investigated effect of plant growth formation bacteria on the plant growth of ginger plant when this inoculation Bacillus subtilis and Bacillus subtilis, Bacillus pumilus, Bacillus altitudinus, also Pseudomonas cariensis improved in the plant height, leaf number, leaf length, leaf width compared to control. When this inoculation Bacillus endophyticus most significantly increased plant height, leaf number, leaf length, leaf width in the ginger plant compared to all treatment. This total chlorophyll content very important for plant in the yield, also physiological properties. If this chlorophyll content is very less, then also this crop is given this yield of also limiting. This also, if this also this positive correlation, this nitrogen in the plant also increasing, and positive correlation, this total chlorophyll content. We also investigated plant growth formation rhizobacteria on the total chlorophyll content of ginger plant. Mostly this Bacillus pumilus, Bacillus altitudinus, this is also significantly increase the total chlorophyll content in ginger plant. And Bacillus subtilis and also Pseudomonas cariensis, Bacillus endophyticus also significantly enhanced in the total chlorophyll content in the ginger plant. Compared to all treatment based beneficial effect on the ginger plant chlorophyll content, such as Bacillus subtilis and Pseudomonas cariensis and also Bacillus endophyticus bacterium. We also investigated the effect of plant growth formation bacteria on carotenoid content of ginger plant. When this inoculation, this plant growth formation bacteria such as Bacillus subtilis, and Pseudomonas cariensis, Bacillus endophyticus significantly enhanced in the carotenoid content in the compared to control. Then beneficial effect is when this inoculation, this Bacillus subtilis, Bacillus altitudinus, also Pseudomonas cariensis also improved in the carotenoid content in the ginger plant. The relative water content of leaf affected by plant growth promoting bacteria was investigated. In the Uzbekistan, main also problem in the drought stress main area also already this dried. This we also this analyzed in the relative water in the ginger plant when this inoculation Bacillus subtilis and Pseudomonas cariensis and Bacillus endophyticus significantly increased relative water content in the ginger plant levels. We also investigate the soil enzyme activities and by plant growth formation bacteria. This compared to control, Bacillus subtilis also significantly increased catalase, invertase, urease, and phosphatase enzyme activities. Also, similarly, results showed that when this inoculation Pseudomonas cariensis and also Bacillus endophyticus also significantly enhanced catalase enzyme activity, invertase, urease, phosphatase enzyme activities compared to all treatment. In my conclusion that plant growth formation Bacillus subtilis, Pseudomonas cariensis, and Bacillus endophyticus also significantly increased in the plant height, leaf number, leaf length, leaf width compared to control treatment. And when this inoculation Bacillus endophyticus treatment significantly improved in the relative water content, total chlorophyll and carotenoid content compared to all treatment. The plant growth formation in the phyticus bacterium also significantly increased in the soil enzyme activities such as catalase, invertase, urease, phosphatase enzyme activities. In the positive effect inoculation, this bacillus in the phyticus, bacillus subtilis also improved in the enzyme activities. And my conclusion that Bacillus subtilis, Pseudomonas carensis, and Bacillus endophytic strains are most effective option for environmental agricultural practice to promote plant growth and soil enzyme activities in the ginger plant cultivation in Uzbekistan. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am, for the wonderful session. No doubt that the biofertilizers improve the soil texture and the yield of the plants, and they do not allow the pathogen to flourish. And I just want to tell you, ma'am, that my research work is also on the biofertilizers and the rhizobia and the vesicular arbusculus mycorrhiza as well. Uh, yeah, I
Thank
want
you.
to really thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful session. Any question, participants, please? Yeah, one of the participant want to ask about the HCN synthesis, ma'am. So will you please, yeah.
Thank you for your question. This is also in the mostly this is Rhizobacteria also synthesis in the HCN. Also this is in the biocontrol, improve in the biocontrol in the plant. These such as in the phytopathogen fungi, Fusarium oxysporum and Fusarium solanae, like that. And my experience, we also isolation. This is plant growth formation bacteria and such as Pseudomonas and Bacillus. Mostly this bacteria also production. This phytohormones also production in the indole acetic acid, hibrillions, and cytokinin improve plant growth also. And phosphor, this solubilizing, iron solubilizing, and potassium solubilizing. This is in the also mostly bacteria we isolate in the salt tolerant bacteria, because in the Uzbekistan in the 70 this is in the 70% area is also salinated area already.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. One another question is there that the how phosphate solubilizing bacteria is differ
Yes,
from rhizobacteria.
Rhizobacteria. Thank you for your question. There's we also checking in the Picoskia medium. There's after the isolation, there's plant growth formation bacteria. We also checking in the Picoskia medium. After also show this in the zone in the also this in the soil. This also phosphate solubilizing in the mineral solubilizing for plant also uptick in the mineral in the phosphorus.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Once again, ma'am, we are very much honored to have you on the board. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful session and answering all the questions of our participants. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now taking our program to the next segment, our next guest is Dr. Satish Kumar, sir. Dr. Satish Kumar is Assistant Professor in Department of Botany at Government College, Hisar, Haryana. He has more than 27 years of teaching experience in different institutions. He has published 13 research papers in the national and the international journals and has been author of the textbook entitled Environmental Studies for undergraduate classes and edited a book, Biodiversity and Climate Change, Trends in Present Context. He has presented papers in many national and international seminars and conferences. He has been editor to 2 magazines and published articles on scientific and social issues. On behalf of the entire organizing team and audience, I welcome you, sir. We are eager to hear you, sir. So now the dice is yours and over to you, sir. Please.
Thank you, Dr. Krishnendra ji. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, perfectly.
Okay, sir. So good evening, all of you. Myself, Dr. Satish Kumar, scientist at Government College, Hisar. And I am thankful to Jitendra Mehta, President, AFTEF Society, and Dr. Krishnendra, Vice President, AFTF Society, and Dr. Baljeet Saran, Chairman of the workshop, Dr. Sanjay Swami, Organizing Secretary of the workshop, and thank you all the listeners who are attending this 3 days international training come workshop on agripreneurship opportunities and challenges. I am presenting the slides on vegetable burning in northern India, current status, causes, impacts, and preventive measures. No doubt it is the current topic, and today northern India, especially Delhi and other regions, are facing the problem of pollution, and one state blaming the other state, that Delhi is blaming Haryana and Punjab are causing the burning of paddy stubble in their fields. And it is the recent data that yesterday on 20th November, 634 new fires reported in Punjab. And the data says that in 2021, 70,856 cases were reported, and in 2022, 49,283 cases of paddy stubble fire was reported in Punjab only, while in up to 20th November, 35,093 cases have been reported in Punjab. So it is reported that 28.8% decreases in cases of paddy stubble fire as compared to the last year. And 1,084 FIRs have been filed against the farmers for paddy stubble ablaze. And the data of different states says that in Punjab, 35,093 cases have been reported up to 20th November. You can say up to yesterday. And in MP, 10,959 cases. In Uttar Pradesh, 2,751 cases. In Haryana, 2,123 cases. And in Rajasthan, 1,624 cases. And Delhi is the state having the 5 cases of fires. One of the decision on 7th November 2023, Supreme Court directed the state governments of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and Rajasthan to ensure that stubble burning should be stopped as an immediate measure to protect the lives and health of the people. Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul has remarked, pollution is not a political game where one state shifts the blame to another depending on the ruling political dispensation. This pollution is a murder of the health of the people. You see children in Delhi suffering from health issues, and you are reading in different newspapers daily that paddy stubble burning is the big problem, particularly in northern regions. What is paddy stubble? The farmer that grows rice, stalks of the rice is called stubbles, and waste material of rice is called prali. You can say that prali burning, stubble burning. The farmer burn the residue on their land, and it is called paddy stubble burning. Paddy stubble burning.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you. Sir, your screen is not being forward, I think.
Yes, I will forward according to.
Okay, and the another thing, sir, kindly make it full screen.
It is on the full screen as I am.
No, sir. The audience are unable to see the full screen actually because of all of the PowerPoint presentation is represented on your from your side.
Okay, I am again sharing the screen.
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. Is it visible? And now it's on the slide share mode. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. The screen is visible, but it is still not on the full screen.
Full screen mode. Just a minute. I'm trying, but on my laptop it is full screen.
Okay, no problem, sir.
You are host. You can do.
Yes, sir. Let me do. Sir, you please carry on. Carry on, otherwise it will be disturbed. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And sir, you can use the F5 button also. F5.
F5.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, there is an option in your screen that enable editing. Because of the presentation is in the protected view. So yes, you are able to see on the upper part, sir. Enable editing. Yes, sir. Just click the enable editing first.
It's not on my screen.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Okay, no problem, sir. Then please carry on. No problem.
Okay. May I continue?
Yes, sir, please.
Yes. Let's start again. So what are the causes of paddy stubble burning in northern India? So we will discuss every point, and starting from the less time gap between two successive crops. Just a minute. Actually, slides are not moving.
Sir, shall I share your slide from our side?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
you
sir,
can share, please.
Yeah,
Okay,
please,
sir.
just wait. Yes, sir. Here is the second slide.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Just told me the next, then I will change your slide.
Okay,
Sir.
okay. No, I will change according to.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, okay. Next slide, please. I am not able to moving the slide. Next, please.
Sir, here is the slide of introduction.
Yeah.
And
Next.
shall I? Yes.
Next. So one is less time gap between two successive crops. You
Yes.
can see that the paddy is generally grown between the 15th and 30th May and transplanted in the fields from last week of June to first week of July. The rice crop is ready for harvesting in the last week of October to first week of November, while sowing period of wheat is generally November. So it is wheat grown if the late variety, then it cannot be extended more than 20 days. So it is the problem that the time gap between the two successive crops is very less. The farmers generally prefer to burn the paddy stubble in the open fields to clear it for the next crop. Next, please. Use of mechanical harvesters. Earlier, it was harvested by the laborers. Now, the technology have been developed, and there are the different mechanical harvesters like happy seeders and combine harvesters. So now they generally, if they cut the harvest the paddy, then 20 to 30 centimeter long straw stands in the fields, and so they generally farmers prefer to set straw to fire. Next. One reason not that the paddy has generally not preferred by the cattle. Why? Because most of the cereal and forage crops residue is liked by the cattle as fodder. But due to the more silica and lignocellulose content in the paddy, the generally cattle don't like it, and it is not preferred as the fodder in Haryana and Punjab and other northern regions. But basmati rice fodder, it is used in some part of the country. Next. We are discussing the reasons that why farmers prefer to ablaze the stubble in the fields. One is scarcity of farm labor. Generally, you see that in Haryana, Punjab, and other areas, from the nearby states, the laborers come, and the farmers are having the big farms, and rice crop is generally grown in large areas. So mechanical harvesting has intensified due to less availability of the manual farm laborers. According to a report, contribution of agricultural workers have been reduced from 62.7% to 35.9% from 1971 to 2013 in Punjab only. So to curtail the labor expenses, farmers simply burn the stubbles, which pays no cost. Next. Next, please. Lack of awareness among farmers. Farmers, no doubt that there are the different media and newspapers, they are awareing the farmers, but still the farmers are not having the proper awareness to manage the stubbles. So stubble management in a short period, it is the problem for the farmers. So it is considered that burning of crop residue is the simplest and the cheapest method to get rid of it in form. So government should bring awareness among farmers and educate them about the management of ordinary straw. Next. Lack of incentives to farmers. I was reading the newspaper of today, and the many farmers of Punjab, they have complained that they are not giving the proper incentives, and they are not having the seeders and other mechanical devices or the farm instruments to form the bale or the other uses of the paddy stubbles. So farmers are not provided incentives in lieu of not burning crop residue in their fields, and they don't have the equipments to uproot the straw. So storage facilities for crop residue is not appropriate, and you are having the seeing the cartoon in which the government and what do you think? Who is sitting on the farmer's head in this photo? You can see and think about it. Next. Lack of responsibility. It is true that maximum number of farmers are acquainted about residue management and its effects on the environment. So some of them deliberately burn crop stubble in the fields and disobey the laws set up by the government to check the crop residue burning. And no doubt it has been being seen in the Punjab, particularly in this year, that crops are being burnt in large numbers, and 1,034 cases have been reported in 3 days recently. Next. How farm fires hurt NCR air. We will have a look on the impacts of paddy stubble burning. There are different questions are coming. We will take it after this presentation. So next slide, we will discuss the different impacts of paddy stubble burning. Next, please. One is the impact of environment. Air pollution that is caused by the paddy stubble burning. Greenhouse gases, aerosols, and radioactive substances, they are produced due to burning of crop residue. And when the rice straw is burnt, it produces 70% CO2, 7% carbon monoxide, 0.66% methane, and 2.09% nitrogen dioxide in the atmosphere. So there are the different particulate matters that comes on the plant parts and block the stomata of the leaves, and temperature of the atmosphere increases. No doubt it will cause the global warming. It will cause the disturbance in ecological balance and environmental stability, and loss of visibility due to smoke causes the stubble burning. They cause road accident, and I had even one incident when I was going to Chandigarh through Punjab, so near Jalandhar, near Pankot, sorry, in the near road, at both sides there were crop were burning, paddy stubble were burning. There was a huge smoke, and we were entangled for 10 to 15 minutes in that smoke. Next. Impact on human health, and it is the major issue that the Delhi people are blaming the different states. As the pollutants of paddy stubble burning, it causes severe health problems like bronchitis, asthma, allergy, and eye irritations. According to World Health Organization, around 90% of world population is affected by air pollution, and every year around 7 million people die to it. So it is estimated that 1 ton of paddy stubble burning releases 1,460 kilogram carbon monoxide, 2 kg SO2, 3 kg particulate matter, and 199 kg ash, which leads to many health problems of men and animals. Next. Next, please. So you can see that Pardushan Ki Maar Primary School Band, it was news in Amar Ujala, and recently the Delhi was planning odd even for vehicles, but due to rain, AQI came down, and it was recently the plan was changed. So AQI threshold exceeds during the peak period of paddy stubble burning more than 4,000 in Delhi and Noida. And I will tell you the today's data. In Gurgaon, there is AQI 345 today, and Sirsa it is 325, and in Hisar, where I am presenting, it is 254. So it is AQI, air quality index, that is due to smog and other. There are no doubt many reasons, but one of them is the paddy stubble burning. So loss of visibility due to smoke found responsible for accidents and loss of lives in northern regions of India. Next, please. Paddy stubble burning adversely affect the soil fertility and its properties, because when you burn the paddy crop or paddy residue in the fields, that it will cause the loss of carbon and nitrogen. Nitrogen will, carbon and nitrogen almost 100%, potassium 20%, sulfur 50% in the soil. So due to burning, soil temperature increases up to 33.8% to 42.2%. So burning reduces the microbes population in the soil up to 50% and loss of important nutrients also. Next. Next is the impact on human. After human, there is animal species. Around 98% of separate insecticide and 95% of herbicides come in the air due to burning of paddy straw, and it causes loss of sensitive animal species. Many species are killed due to spread of fire in nearby areas. Beneficial insect species are get killed due to uncontrolled fire flames. And it has been observed that many beneficial insect species, they have been killed due in Punjab areas due to insecticide as well as the fire cases. Next, please. And there are the other impacts. Road accidents are increased due to reduced visibility that is caused by the heavy smog in October and November month particularly. And sensitive animal species are get killed, while black smog affects the beautification of historical monuments. And electronic and electrical equipments that are in the field areas, they get ablaze due to the burning of rice straw in fields. So there are the many cases that of burning and other such type of residue burning, they are affecting the different lives of the people. Next, please. So how we have to manage it? I will try to compile it in within 5 to 10 minutes. Next, please. So We have already discussed that the basmati rice is the good source for fodder in many areas. No doubt, wheat and maize residue are mainly used as fodder for cattle in northern India, in Haryana, Punjab, and other areas also. Paddy stubble used as primary source of fodder because of non-availability, in case of non-availability of wheat and maize straw. So paddy is less preferred due to high content of silica in it, but when there is not availability of wheat and other straw cases, then it is preferred. Dry straw also given livestock by mixing it with urea to enhance their health conditions. Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana started a pilot project and fermented the paddy straw to convert it into protein-rich feed for livestock. It is improved the health conditions and quantity of milk in livestock of Punjab. New initiatives like this project will be helpful to meet out the shortage of fodder in the country. Next, please. Use for mushroom cultivation. It is being used in Hisar and other areas also for mushroom cultivation. Paddy straw is being used to cultivate Agaricus bisporus, button mushroom, Wolveriella, Wolvaceae, and pleuritic species. And it is preferred to mushroom bedding because of its low cost and high lignocellulose content. There is high demand of crop residue as compost and bedding material for mushroom cultivation, but only 0.03 residue is utilized in India. Next. Use in paper production. Paper straw and wheat residue in ratio of 40-60 is used to make a pulp for paper and also used in pulp board production. So this technology is being used in paper mills and helpful to check the deforestation. It is the new use of this paddy stubble. Next, please. Use in geothermal power plants. Energy requirements of the country can be somehow met out by using crop waste in the geothermal power plants to produce electricity. And rice straw is a major source of lignocellulose and is being used in the energy production. Around 500 power plants are operating to produce electricity by using crop residue and contributing around 11.5% of the overall renewable power produced in the country. Farmers can sell their crop residue to power plant industries for rupees 350 per ton and can overcome stubble burning as well as can get a profit also. First thermal power plant based on use of biomass was set up at Jalkhedi district, Fatehgarh, Sahib, Punjab. So it is no doubt and the government is promoting it. Punjab government, Haryana government and other government, they are promoting that farmers should give their paddy stubble to these geothermal power plants. Next, please. Use in biogas production. It is the new use that will form a new initiative for the farmers. Biogas can be produced from agricultural waste and can be a good alternate of fossil fuel to control pollution. Paddy stubble having high lignocellulose content is a good source of biomass production. Around 300 metric ton of biogas can be produced from 1 ton of paddy straw. Next. Bedding material for cattle, it is being used in our villages also. That paddy straw that is being used as bedding material in cattle shed, mainly during the winter season, because it has enhanced the comfort level to livestock and increased the milk production in cross bred cows. And paddy straw bedding has helped animals to keep themselves warm during winter, and it also provided dry, hygienic, comfortable, and non-slippery environment for livestock. Next, please. Use in compost formation. Compost is a natural fertilizer which is generally found by breakdown of organic materials of crop residue, animal waste, municipal waste, and vegetable residues with the help of microbes. And it is estimated that paddy stubble of 1 hectare can produce 3.2 tons farmyard manure for utilization in fields. And organic manure has its own importance, as Dr. Dilfuza has also emphasized on the use of microbes in agriculture. So, residue of rice crop, it can be used to form the important organic material, or you can say that it can be used as compost. Next, please. Incorporation in the soil. It was earlier done by the farmers. The paddy stubble is cut manually or with the help of rotavators and incorporated in the soil before 3 weeks of the wheat sowing. So it is reported that wheat production has increased in Sonipat district of Haryana due to mixing of paddy straw in the soil, and it experiment was done by the Haryana Agriculture University, Hisar. So it is proved that when a crop residue is mixed in the soil, it increases the soil fertility. Next, please. Stubble mulching in the field. Stubble mulching is the process of even spreading of straw to prevent soil erosion and conservation of moisture content in the soil. The use of rice stubble as mulch has increased the demand of water 3 to 11% and increased the wheat yield and increased the efficiency of water utilization by 25% in comparison to non-mulched crops. Next, please. Biochar production. Dr. Dilfuza has had delivered a very good lecture at Government College Hisar recently, and she has emphasized on biochar production. So it is the product of paddy stubble combustion in absence of oxygen and similar to charcoal, and it is generally used to increase the fertility of soil. So paddy stubble also has the importance in the production of biochar. Next, please. There are some other uses also that paddy straw is used to make the bricks by mixing it with the clay in the particular proportion. And straw is also used to produce bio-oil through rapid pyrolysis technology. So we have discussed that there are many uses of paddy stubble. Next, please. What are the preventive measures of paddy stubble burning? Next, please. Burning of paddy stubble or crop residue has been banned by Government of India under the Air Act of 1981 and Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, and it has been kept in the category of an offense. And 1084 FIR have been filed against the farmers by the police of Punjab in the current year. Government agencies like remote sensing are regularly monitoring the incidences of crop stubble burning. There is HARSEC, Haryana Remote Sensing Application Center at CCS HAU Hisar, and it is the agency that is regularly monitoring the incidences of paddy stubble burning. Government has subsidized the purchase of seeder and rotavators to uproot the paddy stubble and collection of crop residue. Biomass-based power plants have been established to utilize the paddy straw. And awareness camps are being organized for farmers to aware them about utilization of paddy stubbles and government schemes about it. And now there are the advertisements in newspapers and other media are also being done by the government. Next. Stubble burning incidents in Haryana, Punjab, NCR, Rajasthan and Delhi comes down to 6,391 in the last 45 days. And it is the data up to 29th October. And central government releases fund of rupees 3,333 crore under the crop residue management scheme for management of paddy straw. And the state governments of Punjab and Haryana advised by CAQM to mobilize the entire state administrative machinery to take all preventive and corrective measures for control of stubble burning. Next, please. Thank you, all of you, for listening. And I'm thankful to Dr. Krishnendra, who helped me to present the slides. Thank you, sir. Any question?
Thank you very much, sir. Indeed, you have shared a burning problem of entire India on this platform. I think the problem can be solved only by making the problem a solution. If instead of burning crop residue, they are used for the purpose mentioned by you, then apart from solving the problem of pollution, sources of income can also be opened. And this is the right approach of agripreneurship. Yes, sir. Of course, we have one question from our participant that he's asking that we have got some chemical alternatives to decompose the paddy. Are they not used on the large scale as it would directly reduce the pollution caused?
Yes, it was recently used in crop, particularly paddy stubble in Punjab areas, and experiment was set up. But due to chemical decomposition, there were some side effects were in the soil fertility as well as on the insect population were observed. So the alternate to make the bale of the crop residue and use it in the power plants and other purposes, it was preferred by the government.
Yeah. Any more question?
Any
Yeah,
question?
if someone has any question, then he or she can drop the question on the.
One question has come that yes, we can say use apicider.
Yes.
Yes, apicider are being promoted by the government and subsidy is being given to the farmers. And as I have already told you, more than 3,000 crore have been dispensed by the government agencies to the farmers. And there, when they purchase apicider, there is subsidy on it.
Yes. Really?
Yes, in South India, particularly, there is not such a problem, but in some areas, there are no such more cases in South India of paddy stubble burning. But because successive crop is generally not wheat in most of the areas. So it is the major problem of northern India and contributing in pollution also. Yes, sir. Over to you, Dr. Krishnendra.
Yes, sir. One more question is from Mridula that as you said that burning stubble can deteriorate the soil quality. However, Zoom cultivation is known to increase soil fertility.
When you, as I already mentioned in my slide, when you blaze the crop, the temperature comes around up to 50 degrees Celsius. And at that, most of the insects get killed. And most of the insect means they are having the beneficial insect also. Second thing, when the temperature of the soil increases, the fertility causing nutrients, their quantity also come down. So it is the reason that the fertility decreases. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, definitely. Sir, another question. Your session was really wonderful. So the question is going on and on. And
Alternatives are question as it is a advancement in the technology. Can we make something productive for these stubbles? Yes, the research are going on. Subrajit, Ozaji, thank you for raising the questions. The technology are going on, and you will see more technology in this field, because it is the recent and the current problem when our governments, particularly the state governments of northern India and the central government, because our capital is Delhi, and it is the major problem of Delhi in particularly in month of November and this October and November, when the Delhi government has said that they will close the schools up to primary classes. They are not properly respiring, and they are having the problem in eyes and other problems also. So there is need of new technology to solve this problem. Yes, I agree with you. It
one
is
more
advised
question.
harvest and burn the crops to prevent nematode. Nematode, no doubt they are the soil, but it is not the biocontrol. It is that when you ablaze a crop, it will eliminate some nematode, but also eliminating the nutrients as well as the beneficial insects also. So it cannot be used this type of method to eliminate the nematode.
Okay. Thank you
Any
so much,
question?
sir. Yes, sir. I think you have
Yes.
satisfied all the
Yes.
participants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
And
sir.
if
Thank you
there,
very much.
yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Thank you for the wonderful session and answering all the questions of our participants. Uh, okay. Yeah, Mandeep Singh told a wonderful word that the agripreneurship opportunity in paddy is a problem to convert a small business. Really, yeah, really good.
Thank you, Mandeep ji. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And now our participants, I just want to hand over the dice to my colleague Akriti Singh. So she will conduct the program ahead. Now the dice is your Akriti. Akriti, are you there?
Hello. Yes. May I audible?
Akriti, you are not so,
Sir, may I audible?
yeah, you are not so clearly audible.
Sir, may I audible?
Yes, 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 quite fine now. Please.
Okay. Good evening to all of you. So our next guest speaker, Dr. Dipendra Kumar sir. Sir is presently working as senior scientist agronomy at CSIR, Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants Research Center, Pantnagar. Sir has done BSc Honors in Agriculture from Chandrasekhar Azad University of Agriculture and Technology, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, MSc Agronomy from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Union of Agriculture and Technical Merit, and PhD Agronomy from Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana. His work area lies in field of micronutrients, their role of effect of micronutrients application through soil and foliar application on growth and yield of aromatic crops like mint, weed management, control weed in integrated manner in mint. He is also working on abiotic tricks like drought stress and moisture stress, working on water management through micro irrigation on minimize the water consumptive use in mint crop, etc. He has various significant positions like research associate, assistant professor and scientist. C. His certificate career, sir has been awarded with Rajiv Gandhi National Fellowship from 2012 and 2015 by University Grant Communication, New Delhi, sir. Has more than 50 publications and various reputed national and international journals, and has also published more than 15 popular article book chapter. Sir is co and PI member in different projects like Aroma Missions, Weight Control in Mantra, etc. From central government, private organization. Sir, I must say you are truly an inspiration for all of us. We all are either here. Sir, kindly introduce us. Over to you, sir.
Hello.
Sir, please. Sir, your screen is visible.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this kind introduction. So today is the 3-day international workshop is going on, which is very nicely organized by Vital Biotech and AFTEFS. So today I am here to present my topic related to agripreneurship development. So my topic is medicinal and aromatic plants, that is opportunities and challenges in oregano cultivation for agripreneurship development.
Excuse me, sir. I'm just disturbing you for a while. That
Yes, sir.
please select the full screen mode.
Sir, I have selected the full screen mode.
No, sir. The slide is not in the full screen actually.
1 second, sir.
Just press the function key 5, F5 key. Or you can choose the full screen mode from the lower side, right hand side lower corner. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All is okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So let's start from the introduction. So first is what are medicinal and aromatic plants? As we know that medicinal plant is any type of plant which contains special type of substances, and that substances can be used for therapeutic purpose or as well as for the synthesis of some useful type of drugs. Whereas we know that aromatic plants are such type of special kind of plants which have some types of aroma and some types of flavor. In our previous literature, like in Vedas, it is indicated that more than 200 vegetable drugs were in use at that time during the Vedic period. As it is also mentioned that about 422,000 plant species in maximum part of the world are occurring, and out of these plant species, only 8 to 16% were used in the long human history for the medicinal purposes. And in context to aromatic plants, about 1500 species of aromatic plants are known till date. And out of 1500 species, only about 500 species is currently known in detailed study. And out of these 500 species, approximate 50 species are in use for commercial purpose, or we can say for commercial cultivation. So we know that from most of the aromatic plants are mostly used in making perfumes, or we can say perfume industries, or they are also used in the cooking of food, some liquor type of industries, etc. We have such type of herbs such as black pepper, cinnamon, aloe vera, sandalwood, safflower. These type of herbs basically are used to heal wounds, sores, or we can say in different type of medical treatments. There are such some type of herbs like basil, fennel, cilantro, apple mint, golden oregano, rosemary, sage. These are also some important medicinal herbs which have both the properties they have aromatic as well as medicinal properties. So next is the what are the uses of these medicinal and aromatic plants? First we know that medicinal plants mainly yield such type of crude drugs in the form of raw materials such as roots, bark, stem, leaves, seeds, etc. These medicinal and aromatic plants are also used in the preparation of drugs which are used in different type of medicine formations or medical formulations. These MAPS plants are also used in herbal cosmetics in the formation of incense sticks or some type of functional foods. And some aromatic plants, as we know that these aromatic plants have some type of aroma. So upon steam distillation, they yield special type of essential oils, comfits, absolutes, perfumed waters, or sometimes we say that hydrosols. And after some further processing, they produce such type of aroma chemicals which are used in different perfume industries or aromatherapy or etc. And these aroma chemicals are extensively used in flavor industries, fragrance, cosmetics, and aromatherapy, etc. So these are some images of different medicinal and aromatic plants. Like you can see that geranium, chamomile, damask rose, lemongrass, citronella, vetiver, palmarosa, kalmeg, artemisia. All these type of crops comes under medicinal and aromatic plants. So here we have given some list, some limited number of medicinal plants in which we can see that different medicinal plants have different useful part, and different plants also have different type of active constituents and also have different type of uses. Like we can see that in ashwagandha plant, the useful part is the root, and the active constituent is the quinolines, and the use is the adaptogenic. So in different medicinal plants, we can say that different plant parts are used for medicinal purpose because of different presence of different type of active constituent in the plants. And all the constituents have different type of uses in the healthcare sector. Similarly, it is a list of different aromatic plants. Like we can see that menthol, mint, palmarosa, lemongrass, citronella, geranium, basil, patchouli. All these type of aromatic plants have different type of active constituents. Like as you know very well that in menthol mint there is a major active compound that is menthol, or another compound is menthone. Similarly, in palmarosa, the active constituent is the geraniol and geranyl acetate. Similarly, in different type of aromatic plants, we have different type of active constituents which have different type of uses. And most of the active constituents are basically used in perfumery industries, in flavoring industries, or in pharmaceutical industries. Also, we can see that in different aromatic plants, there are different plant parts. Like in menthol mint, the shoot is used. In palmarosa, we can use flowering shoot. In lemongrass, citronella, we can use leaves. In geranium, we can also use shoot. And patchouli, vetiver, we can use leaves or roots. Similarly, in this table, what I can say that different aromatic plants are used in the different forms in different with the presence of different active constituents.
Excuse me again, sir. Your voice and volume is not so proper actually.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible, sir? Now clear?
Sir, audible but not so clear actually.
Sir, everything is
Sir,
okay on my side.
okay.
Sir, properly not clear, sir, your voice.
One second. Now, okay, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, okay.
Sir, quite good.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Carry on, please.
So, next slide is the why maps are required. As we know that medicinal and aromatic plants have different type of characteristic, like they have different type of medicinal properties as well as different type of aromatic properties. So maps are required to change the lifestyle and creating awareness about the harmful chemicals. As we know that in current scenario, there are different type of harmful chemicals are used for the cultivation of different type of crops. So these medicinal and aromatic plants have different type of natural chemicals which are very safe for the human consumption. Second is the demand is increasing day by day for the use of natural and herbal products. So medicinal plants are one of the best options to fulfill the demand for human consumption for natural and herbal products based ideas. So next, it helps in proven efficacy of natural products and increasing interest of healthcare sector. As we know that different medicinal plants are used for different medicinal properties. So healthcare sector is also showing interest in using of such type of plants because they have different type of natural compounds which are used in different treatments of different diseases. Maps in current scenario, it has become an emerging export industry because there are a number of plants which are only cultivated in India, not in somewhere else. So there are many nations which are demanding such type of plants which are only cultivated in our India. Then the role of maps in the economy of the country. How they play an important role in the economy of the country, because there are many plants like lemongrass in Mentha, as our CSIR CMAP is working in the field of medicinal and aromatic plant. So due to central government efforts like in Aroma Mission and with the extreme effort of our CSIR CMAP research lab, our India in the field of lemongrass and menthol, we are in first in rest of the world. Previously, we maximum time we import from different countries for the lemongrass oil and for the menthol, but now we are cultivating in much amount, and now we are at this moment that we are exporting such type of oils to the other nations also. So these type of crops also play an important role in the economy of our country. Next is that there are many companies which are now focusing on R&D activities in such type of medicinal and aromatic plants, which are very useful for the human consumption or as well as for the healthcare sectors. Then the awareness is also increasing about the ingredients which are available in such type of medicinal and aromatic plants. And next is the increasing concerns to look good over the long term. Means humans always see the good things in the long run. So if we provide natural compounds which are made from natural in a natural way, so such type of compounds are basically preferred by the human consumption and which are safe for the human population. Then what are the challenges in maps cultivation? So these are different challenges which have shown in the slide that these medicinal and aromatic plants have slow rate of production of many medicinal plants, means they have high herb yield, but the output of the crop, that is in terms of essential oil, we can say, or in terms of raw material, that is the rate of production is very low. And the lack of research on high yielding varieties means we do not have such type of high yielding varieties which can give a higher amount of yield in less time. Then the next challenge is that there is a poor coordination between the stakeholders. So we have to improve such type of coordinations to effective marketing strategy for the farmers. And the shortage of suitable agrotechnology means we do not have such type of agrotechnologies. Means different regions in our India, we have different type of agroclimatic conditions. So there should be agrotechnology which should be adopted by the different farmers in different regions of the India. Next challenge is that these type of crops have longer crop duration. Means these are maximum type of crop are perennial in nature. So we have to develop such type of varieties which should have a shorter duration of the crop. And the next challenge is the production of a small quantity of produce. As we have said earlier that these type of crops have a small quantity of production. And the challenge is unscientific harvesting means we do not have proper type of harvesting methods in such type of crops. Like for example, we can say that we have one of the crop that is chamomile. So in chamomile, we have to harvest only flower, but sometimes farmers what they do, they harvest whole of the plant, and due to which when they extract the essential oil from that crop, the quality of the oil is very poor, and due to which the market price of the oil gets decreased. So there is unscientific harvesting. We should work in this field also. Then inefficient processing technique means the processing of raw material. There is a technique. There is no proper technique for the farmers. So these are other challenges also: fluctuation in demand and supply, poor quality control procedure, scarcity of wood manufacturers, and poor marketing infrastructure. All these are the challenges which are faced by the maps industries in our India. Then what are the opportunities in maps cultivation? Then the first is the extensive use of alternative medicine in developing and developed nations. As well, that health sector is increasing day by day. So we have to develop such type of medicines which are naturally based, and these type of plants have extensive opportunity for the use of healthcare sectors. And the customer and industry preference for natural products is also gaining importance. Forest cover, as we know, is declining, so we have the opportunity to fulfill these forest cover with the help of these maps cultivation. And if we increase the cultivation of such type of crop, then we can reduce the supplies from imported countries, and we can increase the availability of such type of raw materials in our countries. Then the availability of global and national markets are there, so we have to opt such type of crops in our traditional traditional cropping system. We have to develop such type of high yielding varieties which are high yielding in nature. We have to develop agro technologies, proper processing technologies, profitable returns. We have to develop such type of plants, or we have to give advice to the farmers such type of crops about the proper agroclimatic condition as per their need. And one of the main things that government is also encouraging and providing funds for the cultivation of such type of maps crops in different parts of the India. So there are a lot of opportunities in maps cultivation, and many youths and many startups are increasing day by day in context to the maps cultivation in our India. So out of as we have discussed about the different medicinal and aromatic plant, there is one of the most important and emerging crop in aromatic plant, that is oregano. As we know that oregano is one of the important spices of the crop, and as you know very well that this oregano is basically used in pizzas as a spice. So I think you are very well aware about the oregano name. So oregano is basically a temperate climate plant, and it is found in the Mediterranean region. it grows naturally at altitudes up to 1500 mean above sea level. It is cultivated in tropical to temperate climates, basically in Europe, Asia, North Africa, and America. The name oregano derived from the Greek word that is poros, means mountain, and other Greek word that is ganos, means the combination of these words is called as the joy of the mountain. It is basically a perennial plant with a length of 30 to 90 centimeter and leaves are 1 to 4 centimeter. The plant requires basically pH of in the range of 6 to 4. The flowers of oregano are purple in color, which are 3 to 4 mm in size, and fruits are small in size and smooth. The leaves are small sized dotted glands which contain the essential oil. And currently, the most oregano imports are from other nations like Turkey, Italy, US, Spain, and UK. But the limited amount of oregano being harvested from wild sources without focus on quality. So in last year, during 2019 to 20, oregano, which was imported from different nations, it was a value of about 3,360.95 lakh. So it is a large amount. So we have to focus on the cultivation of oregano to reduce the such type of imported value of this important spice. So there are different type of species of oregano found in the rest of the world. Like in Mediterranean region, it is the most common form of the herb and it has a milder taste and bold aroma. Then the Mexican oregano, it is a flavorful variety of oregano which is popular in Mexican cookings. Then Italian oregano, it is a combination between oregano and marjoram. It is ideal for seasoning pasta and pizza sauces. Then the Cretan oregano, it is also known as Turkish oregano, or we can say pot marjoram. It is mainly found from Greece, Turkey, and Italy with a similar flavor profile to the common oregano which are found in our India. What is the importance of oregano? As we know, as we have discussed, that oregano is an important medicinal, aromatic, and culinary herb. It is also known as the joy of the mountain. The main chemical compound of the essential oil of this plant is carvacrol, thymol, terpenine, cymene, and pinene. These essential oil compounds basically are required by different type of industries which are working in this field. Oregano is also known as the pizza herb. This oregano oil, or we can say oregano leaves, have different type of properties. Like it is antimicrobial in nature. It have antioxidant property. It is anti-cancerous in nature, antibacterial property. It also regulates blood glucose level, and it is a good digestive enhancer. It also contains omega-3 fatty acids in oregano. Oregano also contains a good amount of fiber, which helps in strengthening digestive power. So basically, what I want to say that oregano has different type of characteristics as well as in context to aroma as well as in medicinal properties. Last year, our CSIR CMAP research lab have developed one of the most important and the one and only variety from India, that is Simsuriksha. It is the only variety currently it is the only variety in our India. And before this variety, there is no any such type of variety which are released at commercial scale in our India. So Simsuriksha is one of the newly developed Indian species of oregano, which is only developed by the CSIR CMAP. The characteristic of this variety that it has the potential to produce about 65 to 68 quintal of hectare of dry herb, which can give an essential oil yield of about 45 to 48 kg per hectare. And the oil content in this variety is about 0.7%. So this variety has different type of phenotypic attributes. The stem is circular, leaf color is dark green, arrangement of leaf is opposite, leaf texture is thick and rigid, the shape of leaf is ovate, and the carvacrol content is about 53 to 63.28%. And on the right side, there are different type of agronomic and biological attributes. So these are different characters of newly released oregano variety that is in switch. And the cultivation means in which season we have to cultivate this newly developed variety. If we talk about under foothill conditions, when the time of plantation is the first fortnight of October, the spacing will be 60 by 30 and the harvesting will be done in the first week of March and the subsequent in June as the crop grows. The total crop duration is about 150 to 210 days after planting. And under mid-hill conditions, the plantation time is the second fortnight of Feb. Spacing will be 40 by 30. Harvesting will be the first week of May and subsequent July. The crop duration is 150 to 210 days after planting. Carvacrol content, as we have discussed earlier, that it contains about 53 to 63% of carvacrol content. It is the only compound in the essential oil of oregano which is used by the industries, and this carvacrol is well known for antibacterial properties, anti-cancerous, fungicidal, and antioxidant. Here is the chemical composition of essential oil of oregano. Oregano nutrition means if we serve 4 tablespoons of oregano dried leaves, so it contains different type of nutrition like in terms of minerals, it has magnesium, iron, calcium, magnesium, copper, and in terms of vitamins, it contains vitamin K, E, B9, B6, B2, and other different type of nutrition is also there like water, protein, carbohydrates, fat, dietary fiber, sugars. So oregano is a much nutritive crop for the human consumption. This is showing the market trend in the future. As we have discussed in the upper graph, in a bar graph, we can see that from 2022 and up to 2029, the essential oil market for the oregano will increase up to $0.91 billion by the 2029. So there's a lot of scope in oregano cultivation in our area, because in India as well as in rest of the world, the demand of the oregano essential oil is very high. So farmers or the youths can go for the cultivation of the oregano cultivation. And in another graph, we can see that different countries are participating in the cultivation of imported countries. So largest oregano imported countries are showing in this graph. You can see in the graph. So here we are showing the different steps which are done in the oregano cultivation. First, we prepare the field, then the rooted cuttings are transplanted in the field. These rooted cuttings are prepared in the nursery. Then after transplantation, the fertilization is done, irrigation is done, followed by weeding. Then at maturity, the crops get ready for the harvest. And after harvesting the crop, the leaves of the oregano is ready to dry. And these dried leaves are used as a dry product, or we can extract essential oil from these dried leaves. These essential oil are used by different industries, like in cosmetics. We have said earlier that like in these essential oil are used in different cosmetic industries, different aroma industries, different food industries, different flavoring industries. So different type of products are prepared from these end products of the oregano crop. These are different plant parts which are from oregano, which we can use, like flowers are the important part, leaves, essential oil, dried leaves. So these are the 4 components of oregano plant which we can use in different industries as per their requirement. Then application of oregano flower. These oregano flowers can be used for coughs and sore throats. Flowers are also edible. and the taste of flowers are zesty and strong. It is basically used in Italian dishes. Flowers can also be used for home decoration, and they are also served as a seed material for the propagation technique. Then the application of oregano leaves. The oregano leaves are used to make a type of sauce. It is the leaf of oregano is antibacterial in nature and antifungal in nature, used in various type of medicine, cosmetic, and cleaning products. Also known as pizza herb and used in different type of seasoning spices. Leaves are also used as a herbal tea. Also used as an effective mosquito and insect repellent. The oregano leaves also used to can soups for a flavor boost. The oregano is also mixed with honey, bread, vinegar, etc. When preparing for infusion products. So different type of applications of oregano leaves are there. This is the application of oregano essential oil. Oregano essential oil have different type of health benefits, like it promotes digestion, intestinal warmth improves, different type of allergic and respiratory ailments are improved, viral, fungal, and bacterial infections are improved. So there are a lot of applications of oregano essential oil in the healthcare sector as well as for human use. These are different oregano products which are can be developed from end products of oregano, that like essential oil can be prepared. Means, if we talk about agripreneurship development, farmers who can start the cultivation of oregano, so they can sell the or different type of products. They can prepare like essential oil. They can sell like in the form of a serum, flakes, tea, juice, supplements. So different type of products are can be prepared from the end products of the oregano. So different type of industries currently in India, only two industries are playing an important role in oregano products and playing an important role as a market leader in India. So these are the opportunities for new product development. We can prepare different type of products like sauce. We can prepare squash, mixed spices, herbal products, oregano toffee, jelly. So these are different type of opportunities from oregano, from which we can develop different type of products which can be sell into the markets. So at the end, I want to say that labs crop have a lot of potential in creating agripreneurship development as sole crop, or if we take in addition with traditional crops. This oregano crop is an important medicinal, aromatic, and culinary herb. The oregano is have different type of health benefits and can be used in different industry, different food industry, different beverage industry, as well as in healthcare sectors. And the oregano essential oil market in 2021 it was about 0.50 billion US dollar, and it is expected to reach the value of 0.91 billion US dollar by 2029 as per CAGR report. The market expansion is needed, and it is expected to be hampered by limited supply of raw material and stringent quality standards. Application of oregano is expanding rapidly, so it can be a good option to create new opportunities for oregano produce market. And last but not the least, that this oregano essential oil market and such type of related products has a lot of potential for agripreneurship development in our India. So thank you, audience, that you listen my presentation so patiently. Thank you. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody asked some questions, sir. Sir, first one is what are the advanced extraction technology available in India for maps?
Some latest advanced technology is the steam distillation we are preferring to the farmers because as per the availability of the fuel, farmers can do their steam distillation on their cheap cost basis.
Second question, is there any green extraction technologies available for maps in India?
Please pardon, ma'am. Please repeat the question.
Is there any green extraction technology available for maps in India?
Ma'am, currently CMAP is working on the development of solar-based distillation technique. So the research is going on as we have working on different type of steam distillation technique. We are also working on the green technologies like solar-based steam distillation. So in the coming time, we will be ready for such type of technology.
Okay. Sir, how can we produce some maps that are not available in our localities? In there any facilities available in CSIR to produce medicinal plant?
Please, ma'am, your voice is not clear. Please repeat the question.
How can you produce some maps that are not available in our localities? Is there any facilities available in CSIR to produce such as medicinal plants?
Ma'am, through different training programs or through different awareness programs, we distribute such type of medicinal and aromatic plants to the public, and at their own level, they can cultivate or they can grow such type of medicinal and aromatic plant in their kitchen gardens, and they can multiply them at their own level.
Okay, thank you, sir. If any questions? Hello.
Hello.
Sir, Khushi's question, what extent map can be used for the medicinal purpose, and does their causes and short of, or does they are considered to be toxic if used at higher amounts?
Sir, such type of applications, basically I am an agronomist, so I can't say that how much amount or how much concentration is toxic to the human health. So it can only be said after the research activities are done. So sorry for the answer that as an agronomist, I will say that I can't say what amount concentration is needed for such type of crops because they have active chemicals, and if we recommend such type of concentrations that you can use such type of amount, you can use such type of amount, that it may cause some severe damage to the human. So I can't say regarding this.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir, for this valuable information. I hope all the participants have gained lots of knowledge from you. On behalf of the Vital Biotech and Agriculture Forum for Technical Education and Farming Society and entire organizing team, I deliver my helpful gratitude to all speakers and participants for joining in this international training and being so participant and coordinated throughout. Thank you to all. Have a great evening. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow. We will join again for the last day and with the new announcements. Okay. So thank you so much. Thanks all the speakers to join with us and to share your immense knowledge with all the participants. Thank you so much. Thanks, Akrati. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.